Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Fifth Quarter Podcast. I'm Keys. I'm here with all my guys tonight. Remy, please.
You.
Concourse P. Lighthouse.
Hey.
I see you, Al. And Simo. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all good?
Chilling. Gravy.
Yeah.
Gravy.
Good. Ready for another good episode, man.
All right. Well, guess what? I'm going to hit you out with a question right quick. What do y'all think that Deshaun Watson will play in 2021?
Where he gonna play at?
Mm-hmm. Do you think that he's going to stay? First of all, I mean, he could possibly stay in, you know.
I mean, started out.
I think he's leaving, and I think
He's definitely leaving.
You got it. Now go ahead.
I think he's leaving, and I think he's landing in New England.
That's what I was gonna say too. Yeah, I was thinking it'd be more realistic because I would definitely love for him to go to Pittsburgh, but we don't got the cap. Big Ben still gonna be there. Redskins. I don't think the Redskins would.
And I think Cam is done there.
Yeah, I think Cam is done.
You don't think Ben gonna retire?
No, they already talking about bringing him on for one more. This finish his last year of his contract.
He said it, or
yeah, he wanted to come back.
Okay.
Tomlin said he.
You think Ben gonna retire, Reds?
I mean, he said he's gonna retire like last year. He didn't know if he want to come back. Remember, like that one point, like I think, like last season, like he really ain't want to finish the season.
I think that was also.
Or it was 2 years ago.
The season before he got hurt.
Yeah, it was 2. Yeah, it's 2 seasons ago. Yeah.
I think he felt his body breaking down on him.
Yeah.
So I can't do it no more.
It's a different story when you get to them playoffs, though. You might want to come back. Shit.
Yeah, he looked bad in the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, shit, I ain't gonna say he looked bad. Our defense looks shitty. No, I don't think it's a possibility because
I think it is. I think anywhere's a possibility for real.
With Deshaun,
yeah,
we don't got no cap space for that. If we keep him Ben Roethlisberger on, we don't got. That means we gotta let go of a bunch of Bammers like Bud Dupree. His contract's up. Juju's contract is up.
Yeah, Juju out of there.
Yeah, we got a bunch of Bammers who we need to re-sign this season, and we do not have the money for no Deshaun Watson. I don't know.
I mean, he gonna cost now. He gonna be steep.
Yeah,
sure.
All right.
I'm like,
well, I got one.
You got a good upside though.
I got two actually. I got two. So my first one is I think he wants to. I think he wants to go and play in Miami. Period. Point blank. I think Deshaun wants to go play in Miami. However, I think the best situation for him, and I think what's going to happen is I think he's going to end up going to San Francisco. And the reason I say he's going to go to San Francisco is I think because the Texans' new GM or whatever came from the Patriots, so that sets up the Jimmy Garoppolo trade, and then you already know the 49ers got the assets and everything that they want to make that trade possible for them to stand. Yeah. So I can see that.
I could see it happen with Miami because they got all them, they got like the third pick, and they in a good position. So they kind of like in the win now. They're young. They can probably give up Tua to get them, and they can pack. They're probably in the best position to send a good package over to Houston.
Yeah.
As far as like the first round pick.
Yeah, you got to have the draft capital to do it. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to mortgage the next.
That's what it is.
5 years. Why not the next 2?
Right.
And then if you look at it, they got a black head coach and they got a black GM too, and and he seemed like a Miami culture kind of guy too.
Well, he from like Georgia? No, he from Florida, right?
He from Georgia.
Yeah,
Georgia, South Carolina.
Okay.
He's from Georgia, Gainesville, Georgia.
Okay.
Yep.
But yeah, I would I'll stay right there. Go ahead.
Stay in Houston? No, you say you think he should stay in Houston with the Texans?
No, I was gonna say he could stay like on that same topic, talking about him being from Georgia. If the Falcons choose to want to go in a different direction,
that would be good.
And I think Deshaun Watson with the weapons that they
That
have,
shit would be crazy.
Yeah,
that
that'd be good.
shit would be like that shit would
That'd
be ignorant,
be
dog. Like
super nasty.
like
Mhm.
Yeah.
That
I
would
don't
be
know, like
nasty.
being a hometown kid, like going back, I just see that being like the perfect marriage of his abilities plus what they already have in Atlanta. And that would be that would instantly put them in. I mean, they're a playoff team with him. I mean, come on now, like that'll be crazy. But yeah, I would think he might try.
Todd
to stay
Gurley
home.
went back.
Yeah,
And they can ship out Matt Ryan, and that's not a loss completely. So
Yeah,
I see him wanting to
I
play
agree with
indoors
that.
though.
I think Atlanta a good spot because, like you were saying, all the weapons, and they were still moving the ball with Matt Ryan, but you add Deshaun Watson to that offense. He just added another dynamic because of his ability to run the ball. So that's just going to give more guys more space to be open. Like that's terrifying for defenses to have a quarterback like that with those type of weapons. So I think that, but I say the 49ers pretty much for the same reason that Alex said. They got the draft capital. They got just the right situation for them. You know what I'm saying? I think that they could make the trade, and I think Miami could. I think whatever team get Deshaun Watson, they gotta have the draft capital. You know what I'm saying? Because any other team, you're gonna be giving up your future to get him. You know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna give up your future to get him, you better have a good defense. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be there for a while.
Exactly.
But my question is, right? What's up with Washington? You know what I'm saying? That sounds like the team. They got the defense. They just need a quarterback, maybe a couple more weapons. Like, don't nobody see him potentially going
like
to DC?
Sweet.
I mean,
see that happening.
Sweet.
Only way that's happening if y'all giving up Chase Young. I know y'all ain't giving up no Chase Young.
That'll never happen.
No,
Come on,
nobody's giving up.
It ain't happening.
Nobody.
It ain't happening. So Deshaun can stay in Texas.
That's the man.
right? Come on, dog. What are we talking about right now?
It's already the franchise player already.
It's funny because they can just solve all this shit by hiring Eric Bieniemy from Kansas City as their head coach. I think that would solve everything.
But the fact that you said that, does that mean that Deshaun wants to play for a black head coach, right? I mean, I'm because I'm reading between the lines, I kind of got that. I'm like, all right, they didn't want to include him in their coaching hire. He probably like, all right, clearly I want this Bieniemy guy, and y'all not even looking his way. That's probably why they wasn't trying to include him, because they know they didn't want Bieniemy. You know what I'm saying? They probably knew he wanted a black head coach, so they didn't want to include him in the shit. So I wouldn't be saying, and that's part of the reason that turned his ass off, and he's like, all right, let's keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So if they sign Bieniemy, that could be something that could happen.
But the Texans have a bad
whoever
rep,
Bieniemy signed with, that could be another possibility of a head coach he go to too. So that's something to look at.
True.
They said Deshaun. No, he's not going to Philly. Shut up. They said Deshaun Watson. They said Deshaun Watson also wanted the 49ers defensive coordinator to get an interview.
Robert Saleh.
Yeah, but he didn't interview.
Oh, the Muslim dude.
Yeah,
he black too.
Yeah,
Was a deep.
Yep.
Oh, all right. So I mean, I think he want to play for a black head coach, dog. I feel like it's clear. It's
just
pretty
playing this
obvious.
stuff.
Yeah. So Miami's the destination. Then that sounds like the one.
And he got a no trade clause.
And
so
I could be completely wrong, and I might sound ignorant as hell. But when I saw Atlanta, whoever Arthur Smith, he don't look like he jailed with Deshaun. I don't know. Arthur Smith don't look like the type. I'm just be honest. I could be ignorant as hell, but just looking at Arthur Smith, I'm like, I don't see him at all.
So they're not going to start
to
He's not hip though. He kept that old ass coach for the longest. Who said what coach they had before?
I said if they get Deshaun, they want to go there with Tua.
I mean, I think they might. I think they're already on like the fence on him for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, but I heard I saw it like a couple weeks ago where they were like the players, and they said that the players and stuff gave up on him. Like, I don't know. It was weird. It was like weird that I saw it. I was like, what the fuck? I don't know. I think it's because that's weird though. Like he's a rookie who came in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just think that the defenses, they kind of caught up to him a little bit, but that's no reason to. Because
that happens with everybody.
And he ain't even start the whole season.
But like, damn, though, that shit was quick though.
That's funny because Miami's so like draft rich, they can pretty much do whatever they
start
want.
like 4 games.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They can do whatever they want.
Man, honestly, I think a lot of this shit just be media created narratives. Like I don't think those guys in the locker room are like, fuck this nigga, let's move on. Like, nah, bro. I think that's the full. I feel like niggas in the locker room are way more supportive than the way the
But yeah, I agree with it. That's what I'm saying. That was kind of weird.
Way more of a brother.
Fuck this nigga.
Way more of a brother in the locker room than they be trying to make shit. Like,
He's still a baller.
I'd be shocked that all them niggas in the locker room was like, nah, fuck this nigga too, but let's move on. Like, I highly doubt that.
Yeah, it was weird.
They a lot of beat reporters in this area are saying Deshaun. I mean, we have inquired about him. So
I bet.
I don't know.
I mean that sounds like they're doing their homework. Because I'm calling too. God damn it! Shit. I'm calling. I gotta see what it's gonna take. Tell me what is it gonna take.
What pick y'all got this year?
19.
Oh damn,
that's not good.
Yeah, y'all up there with us. Shoot.
Hey, real quick, just because we talk about home, like B started talking about hometown kids, and I know y'all still talk about Chase Young. Do y'all, if you had the opportunity, just not only, well, shit, y'all two diehard Washington football team fans. So let's switch the sport. But if you had the opportunity, would you rather play for your home team or away team? I mean, like a team away from your home.
What you mean?
Hypothetically speaking, like if you had the opportunity to be get signed with the Wizards, because I'm trying not to use the Washington football team because I know for a fact everybody be like, oh, y'all would jump on the opportunity to play for the Washington football team. But if it was like playing for the Washington Wizards or signing the max deal, you had two options where you was like signing, either you can sign for the max deal with the Wizards or you can sign with the max deal with the Denver Nuggets. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Would you rather play for your hometown team? And the reason I'm trying to take the Washington football team like the same way, but would you rather sign with your hometown team or a different team?
So basically saying if like Denver offering more money, but I take the pay cut to sign with this my home team. That's basically what you're asking, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if I feel like I'm the type of nigga, if I feel like I'm the type that's gonna bring a championship to my city and I'm getting paid less, then yeah, I would do that shit. If I know that I would be a contributor to a potential championship in my hometown, I would take less money to stay home. But yeah, I would do that shit.
I'm not taking more money to play like for New York or somebody like that.
Especially like that second like stint in your career.
Yeah, New York or Cali, none of that shit. Because I don't want to pay them taxes. But
I make the leap at like
But the thing is, like, if you play home, you're gonna have all that pressure. Like, niggas gonna want to come to the game all the fucking time. Niggas gonna be pulling up to your crib and shit. So I can see why people stay away from home.
True.
The skybox.
It's a lot of bumblefuck areas out here though. That's like in the cut where niggas can't find you and shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it is definitely.
So since we talking about off season, so like what are some of like the priorities you feel as though like your team, talking about the NFL, that like what do you want them to do in the off season? Like what are some of the top priorities as far as like off season moves for you guys' teams?
Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
For mine,
start.
the Eagles, we need a coach first of all. Then we need to upgrade on the quarterback. We need to figure that out. We need to get rid of Jason Peters' old ass. Like we need to restructure our line. No, we do. We don't know who's gonna play the quarterback. That's the problem.
Man, y'all gonna have to figure shit out.
There's just too much drama with my shit. Yeah, in the draft too. We don't even draft pick. I hope we get Jamar Chase, but who knows?
Y'all got
what pick y'all got?
What pick y'all got? I think the sixth, right? Or the fourth?
I want to say like what is it, like the sixth?
Damn.
I think they got the sixth.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Well,
yeah.
Peterson wasn't trying to win.
Shit. What you mean? Shit.
Man, if
Man,
Deshaun
some
Watson with the
trash.
Philly, man, oh my God.
Yeah.
I would hate them.
That's
What
not
would
gonna
you
happen.
do, B?
Though. That's not gonna happen.
Top
I think first things first, we got to get a name. We need a name. Like I feel as though going into the offseason, that needs to be like one of the Redskins. Like that's something that you come to grips with, because you know what I'm saying. I just feel as though like, are you going to keep it the same or you're not? Like I would like to move forward so I can start getting comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying, with the new name versus some shit being up in the air. Just as a Redskins fan. Because I feel as though like our team, for whatever reason, I feel like we're trending in the right direction, and that's something we got to get right now.
Yeah, I don't like them stupid ass.
I'm mad at that.
Y'all be looking clean though on the field.
Yeah.
So them stupid ass.
What's the other?
It's the colors, man. It's the colors.
What's the other two then, B?
Yeah.
We got that GM signing also got to be on point too. That GM, because I feel as though Ron Rivera is, I don't know, he's a good coach, but I also feel as though like he needs somebody else in his corner to help him with like the overall just players and contracts and all sorts of shit like that. And I also feel as though
signed the GM yesterday.
Yeah, Marty Hurley.
Marty Herney.
Oh, that was official. So okay.
Yeah, the Panthers GM. We just signed him yesterday. The Panthers GM.
Who he used to be with?
Who did he? Who was his draft? Did he draft McCaffrey?
No, but he drafted DJ Moore. Shaq Thompson. Wait, was Shaq Thompson in that same? I think Shaq Thompson was in that same draft with McCaffrey.
I think they would. Yeah, I think they would.
But he found some like he drafted the dude that used to be with us, the corner. What's the corner that used to be with
Josh Norman.
He drafted. So I mean, he can find talent. He's shown the ability. I don't think anybody thought DJ Moore was going to go that high in the draft, and he turned out to be pretty good.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think I did some other guys too. I just can't think of everybody, but he's good in the first round. I'll say that he can find some.
Right. I'm okay with it. As long as Cal Smith is still there. As long as Cal Smith is still in the building, I'm okay with the hire. But I don't think we should let him leave the building, because he's been hitting some jumps like deep in the draft. You got Cam Curl and
that's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Gibson, McLaurin, like starters. Holcomb. Yeah.
Yep.
Ioannidis.
Hey, yeah, that's another one.
I mean, he been doing the damn thing.
Yeah, he has. He been kind of killing shit for real. All right, so Simo, what's up with your teams? What's the three things your teams need to do this offseason?
Shit, man, we got a laundry list. We got three things. We got.
Just give me your top.
They done already. Well, they already did one. They already got a new offensive coordinator. Well, about to anyway. I don't know what they're gonna do, if he's just interim or not. We definitely. I don't know if you can put this as one, but I want Bama's not to be selfish, and let's restructure these damn contracts so we can get some bodies over here. Like that's why we can't get a Deshaun Watson out this joint. I think we're gonna
gotta get rid of Ben then.
Yeah, I know, but we're not gonna force him out the door. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. So I do want them to go ahead and get the other Watt brother that's already in the talks. And I want them to keep Bud Dupree on, and we gotta. I'm sorry, I love my dog James Conner, but we gotta draft a running back. I don't want to draft a running back high. Preferably in the first round. I would probably like to take a running back in the first round. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what happened. It's just not explosive. And the other dudes, what's his face? McFarland. He didn't really do too much. They didn't really give him too much burn this year. I thought he was going to do some more. I think we need to take a high draft pick for running back. We good with wide receivers. And I want to keep all wide receivers on. And that's the last thing. I want to keep all our wide receivers on, all of them, if we can. Keep them all on.
I think Juju gone. They tired of his shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Come on
dancing because I don't understand that though because he dancing
and he gonna cost too much. He gonna want bread.
He trying to stay here. He's a last.
He goofy.
He goofy. He don't want no bread. He don't want no bread. He goofy. Exactly. But I'm saying he's dancing. He's dancing on that 50-yard line. It's not like he's not producing though. He had like 100 and some odd yards against the Browns. Even though we got beat down, he had 100 some odd yards and a touchdown.
Hey, fun fact.
Yeah, that was scrub time though. That was scrub time.
Fun fact about Juju, not that it matters, but he's actually half Samoan. I don't think a lot of people knew that. His mother's Samoan, so he's like half black.
I think that's what they know.
He kind of looked like Tua. If you really pay attention, the nigga looks like Tua. Like
he do.
He really does.
He do.
But
I did see his parents in the stands that one night.
So his mom is, and his Schuster last name comes from his stepfather. You know what I'm saying? So he has his real father and his stepfather's last name.
That's why you be dipsetting Bama's out there.
But I'll say top 3 priorities for my team in the offseason. Definitely got to get that quarterback position under control. So to me, the best option out there is Matt Stafford. The reason why I would go with Matt Stafford over some other guys is because, like I said, he's been there, done that. He's respected. I think we should have a guy that's going to come in there that's going to just take the job, and it's not going to be no quarterback competition. Like, he's going to come in there to be the starter. It just, prevents drama, wasted energy. It's like we just going to have we're going to go into the season with a focus. Everybody going to know what their job is and what they need to do. Second, got to bring in Allen Robinson because we need a sure-handed circus catching type receiver, because Allen Robinson can be a possession receiver if he has to be. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he would be the perfect complement to Terry McLaurin. Like, he's a sure-handed guy. You know what I'm saying? So I
can see that for y'all.
That would be a perfect fit next to Terry McLaurin. And then, like I said last week, we draft Najee Harris. Give us another fucking running back option to go along with Antonio Gibson, because Antonio Gibson is not an every down back.
Nah, dog.
I feel like Najee Harris is more of that. You bring him on the team, you could expand Antonio Gibson out, put him in the slot. We have McKissick out there. Like, we have a 3-headed monster at running back if we bring that dude in. So those are 3 things I think we should do. Bring in Matt Stafford. He's not Matt Ryan. He's 32 years old, so he can still give us 5-6 years. I'll take that. Allen Robinson, like I said, perfect complement to Terry McLaurin, security blanket type receiver, and then and really, Allen Robinson ain't really had no quarterback his whole career for real. So you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing consistent. And then you bring in Najee Harris to just make a stronger running team, and the defense is straight. We bring little guys in there, but I think you add those 3 guys on offense, and we got something. We definitely got something.
Man, if Najee Harris slide past that 19th pick to the 24th, we better get his ass, man.
Nah, he be producing.
Who you got, Al? Top 3.
Top 3.
What's your
all right. So number one, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it first and foremost. Get healthy. Like, regardless if we get healthy, I think we'll be straight. Number 2, lock Dak up for a long-term deal, and then the number 3 priority would be
early though.
Yeah, he probably went 4 years or something like that. Yeah, yes. And then the number 3 priority would be give me a playmaking person in the secondary, whether it's through the draft or whether it's in free agency. But I really like Patrick Surtain Jr. On the opposite side. So just give me another playmaker in the secondary.
Yeah. I hope not, though.
I like it too.
All right, well,
my top 3.
Y'all make it move.
My top 3 is definitely, like I said, lock Kyle Smith in the building. Don't let him leave the building. Give him a raise. Give him, one of those bullshit titles we give people that don't really sound like much, but as long as he's in the building, we got to keep him in the building. Kyle Smith, excellent on draft day. Something else, we need to lock up that left tackle position. So, like I said last week, Christian Dursaw, when you get that big body, that bookend left tackle, I think we get money. And then I'm not going to be too aggressive as far as like quarterbacks. I think we can win with like another game manager. So see like where the chips start to fall, free agency, after the draft or same day as the draft. Like, don't be too aggressive. See if you can get somebody like, I don't know, Jacoby Brissett or
Fitzpatrick could get you out
I'll
there.
take him.
I'll take him too.
Or Matt Ryan if they
He's a
draft a
gamer.
quarterback. Yeah, if they draft a quarterback, Matt Ryan, or if Detroit draft a quarterback, or like if any of those teams already have a quarterback, draft a quarterback, see if you can offer the minimum to get somebody to come over here. And that's what I would do.
I'm against drafting a quarterback in the first round though, or second round. Like I feel like if we draft a guy, let that nigga sit on the bench, like no pressure, no expectations. Like just bring a young guy we can
see
develop.
that, right?
But I don't want to draft no quarterback that we expect to come in and win us games. Like nah, I ain't with that shit.
Nah, that's just it. That's just too much stress.
Yeah.
It's not going to work in this.
Our defense fucked that up.
That's what I'm saying. We need a respected veteran quarterback to come in here and get the job done. You know, that's simple. Don't think about it, Alex Smith didn't play good and niggas wasn't talking about like nobody. Alex Smith kind of got a pass, you know what I'm saying, for not playing good. And I think a part of that
and
was
you gotta pay him anyway too.
Highly respected veteran. So I feel like people kind of gave him a pass when he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? The nigga finished the season like 6 touchdowns and 10 interceptions or some shit like that. Like
it was looking dicey
out here, exactly. You know, setting the league on fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that I'm with you. That whole first round shit, I don't know. Like, it's too far. Like, especially now, because like players aren't coming out. They're not playing like full. They're not starters for like 3 years, 4 years. You're getting like 2-year stars, 1-year stars, and they making that jump because they just blowing up.
Yeah.
But
Mahomes started that.
Yeah, coaches that want to make that jump. Let's talk about that. Coaches that want to make a jump from the college ranks to the NFL ranks. We already got Urban Meyer making a jump this year. So like, what other coach in college football that you can you would want coaching your professional team?
All right. So I'll start off with that. My favorite type of coaches in general are like the motivators, like the guys that get their team pumped up, like the type of dudes that'll make your players want to run through a wall for you. I mean, I fuck with Ron Rivera because I feel like he that type. But in college, I fuck with Ed Orgeron, the head coach at LSU, because I can just tell that his like he's just always fiery, always passionate. And when you pay attention, like you can tell his teammates, his players genuinely fuck with him. And not just that, the fact that he's from LSU, I mean, he's from Louisiana. He got that strong Louisiana accent. It just fit perfectly with that whole team organization with LSU. So I can feel like that type of guy will come up, could come to DC, and I feel like he could still command that same level of respect in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's a college coach, so I think he could definitely do that.
I heard a nigga on the radio call this nigga the Cajun Barney Rubble, and I died when he said that shit.
Hey, that's a good one though. The Cajun Barney Rubble. That's funny as shit.
Who you got, Al?
I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna say David Shaw from Stanford, the black coach. I know Stanford ain't been like top tier the last couple of years, but like they never have like the elite players. I mean, they had Andrew Luck, but they never have like real elite players, and still they be winning like 9 and 10 games each season. Yes, it's the Pac-12, but like he puts his players in positions to. I mean, they're just winners, and it's Stanford. It's not like a highly recruited. It's not like a highly recruited like area where as though like you could just get anybody. You got like different academic requirements and different things that they gotta follow. Of course, everybody has them, but I feel like Stanford's academic requirements are probably a little bit more strenuous than other schools, and still be able to still get 9 and 10 wins in Stanford and the Pac-12 is like I will fuck with David Shaw as a head coach.
Yeah,
I like that one. That's a good one. Yeah. He definitely does a lot with not having the amount of talent that other people. So I do agree with, and they always somewhere, you know what I'm saying? They always in the conversation somehow. So yeah, I like that one.
Who you got, P? Well, who you got, Keith?
I would have to agree with Lighthouse. I'm going with Coach O, yo. From LSU. I mean, like the same thing is that. I mean, you can tell, like, I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, as an organization, you can hire offensive coordinators
And they run
to
a
do their
post-style
job.
offense.
You can hire defensive coordinators, but to have a coach that is able to, you know what I'm saying, get into the energy of the team and have an overall effect that way. I mean, it just, I mean, you're just hitting it from multiple levels, and it's a recipe for success, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna take Lincoln Riley, Oklahoma, just because he got the spread offense he put up with.
What just happened?
Yeah, well, I had Lincoln Riley too because just looking at his past like quarterbacks he had Baker Mayfield, he had goddamn Kyler Murray, he had
He did have Kyler Murray, damn.
Jalen Hurts and shit. He had, you know what I mean?
Baker
like
Mayfield.
he has a rack of, and a lot of Heisman finalists too. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Like maybe he's like a
Good point.
quarterback guru. In NFL, you need quarterbacks, and it's always a high speed, you know, fast pace. And also, you put a lot of running backs. He got Joe Mixon and Samaje Perine was there, right? Yeah, Samaje Perine, and I mean he's got running backs, receivers. CD Lamb was there. Yeah, so yeah.
And he's young too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how old he is now, but he's young. Like, and that's what you need. Like, especially like, yes, we've seen the Sean McVay type, and then Matt LaFleur, but you need like a young guy to come in and change shit up. So that would be perfect.
Yeah, LaFleur, O'Connell, Stefanski, like all these young dudes are taking over now. So yeah, you're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that pick.
Got to do it.
Corey, you got somebody you want?
We got Simo.
Well, all y'all picks sound good, but as far as Pittsburgh, that doesn't work in Pittsburgh. The only coach that I would want to come to Pittsburgh and take Mike Tomlin job would be us to rehire Bill Cowher out this joint.
Yeah, y'all niggas are stuck in the glory days.
That's it.
But Pittsburgh only had like what three head coaches, like
in
the last like 70 or some years.
Something crazy.
Yeah,
but that's why I respect that organization so much, though.
Yeah,
like it don't really be much drama out of there.
Nah,
as far as from the organization perspective.
Yeah.
But we will switch out a offensive coordinator real quick though.
So speaking about Pittsburgh and how they got dumped off in the playoffs, was there any other surprises in the playoffs?
Nope, not for me. Look, I'm telling you. Look, I'm telling you. Buffalo, I'm telling you. I called that shit, dog. Buffalo has a chance to they can do that shit. They have the right type of team. And I think that also whatchamacallit grew a lot this season. Josh Allen.
Yeah,
he grew.
He's a beast.
He grew a lot.
I think the only real surprise to me was the how close the Chiefs and the Browns game was, and of course P. Mahomes got injured. But
yeah,
we'll see. We'll see what happened this week.
Buffalo's. I don't know how they winning games because like these niggas had like
they're balling.
7 rushes and shit.
They're balling. Yeah, they're not. They have no run game. They have no.
I don't understand how they win against real.
I mean, they torching members in the secondary. That's how they winning games.
Killing.
They are torching people in the secondary. It's crazy.
And I don't understand it. It's how do you not know that you have to guard Stephon Diggs? I don't understand that.
I mean, even whatchamacallit is eating this year. Beasley.
Gabriel,
oh my God, Beasley eating. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he killing the slot.
Yeah. Man, who's the other wide receiver? That's the one who I was surprised who ain't really been doing much.
John Brown?
Yeah, John Brown. I thought he'd be doing more with less double coverage on him now that Stephon Diggs out there trying to.
I mean, but Stephon Diggs is just went coastal this year.
Yeah,
he went off. I mean, he was torching people.
Yeah,
I would throw him the ball too.
He having an Antonio Brown season.
Always got compared.
Always. Somebody just said it, but I think the biggest surprise for me was just the quarterback injuries. Like, I know it's something you can't change, it's something you can do, but like, I don't know. I just wasn't expecting like Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson to go out in the same weekend with concussions, even though Patrick Mahomes was not a concussion. Like that nigga got put to sleep. Like,
yeah, I'm sorry. What the hell happened to him?
It's like he got like choked out real quick or something like that.
that Jones was
choked out.
It looked like it.
Yeah, because did you see his arm go stiff? Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, he got up stumbling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his arm was stiff. That wasn't even like a concussion. Yeah.
He might not be able to go this Sunday.
I think he will because it wasn't like a head.
His eyes was vacant too.
Yeah.
I think like he lost like oxygen to his brain or something. I don't think it was like a head injury.
Like I said, they might have to hold my man out. Just
Ain't no way. The NFL not
AFC Championship. Nah, you got sick, cuz.
Nah,
it's like
no way.
shock.
Yeah, he the golden boy.
Chad Henne.
The NFL gonna be calling Andy Reid on the sideline like, sir, what the fuck are you doing?
Ain't no way.
It's about to be a State Farm Super Bowl. He got to play.
Right.
Get that nigga catch up.
Oh yeah. State Farm is them niggas. They praying they give Mahomes.
Where's this nigga at?
Rodgers. Can you imagine how much money State Farm gonna make
he
if the
playing.
niggas getting the Super Bowl? That's crazy.
True. Yeah.
No, he's playing.
I think I got Brady taking
What commercials made right now?
Yeah, I think that's another surprise too. The Saints, Drew Brees, like how much he stunk it up. Like I didn't expect his last game to be that damn bad. So does he come back or does he gracefully step away? Like I don't. They kind of like at a crossroad right now.
They say he got a contract to be a host some sport.
Yep, he going straight to TV. He going straight to TV when he wants to. He already got the job lined up. Like that nigga's gonna be commenting on games on Sundays next season if he retires. So
they said Phillip Rivers was, and I'd rather see Phillip Rivers talk shit than Drew Brees.
The joke crazy though, because like
Phillip Rivers is not a TV type nigga. He's not politically correct. Like that nigga will say anything.
Hey, he look like he hosts like wrestling.
That was one of the most brash niggas. Like Phillip Rivers has one of the his personality is like nobody talks about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga's brash as shit. You know, but
You're right though. I'm surprised he ain't never got like swung on though.
Yeah.
Who you talking about? Phillip Rivers?
Yep.
Phillip Rivers is talking shit.
All right, well, let's jump into maybe last. Let's finish.
If you
off
watch
with,
some NFL film shit, he be talking a lot of shit.
Let's finish off with some NBA. NBA. Let's do NBA Rookie of the Year. Who y'all got? Oh shit! Don't look at this.
I go with
LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with LaMelo too. Main reason why, I mean, if you look at his numbers, he probably leading rookies in rebounds and assists right now as a point guard. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if he keep that up, I feel like hands down he gonna win that Rookie of the Year. And you can kind of get the sense that Charlotte kind of grooming him to be their franchise player. So I could kind of see, you know what I'm saying, as the season progresses, his numbers going up. But I think right now he averaging like 12 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. So I feel like, you know, he leading rookies in 2 major categories. So I definitely think he's gonna get that.
Yeah.
It looks better than I thought.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, he's my surprise guy.
Might have to change my answer since you put it like that. Because I was gonna say Toppin from the Knicks, but at the same time, like what you just said is that makes a whole lot of goddamn sense. But this nigga be balling though. He be balling like a motherfucker. But I just feel like I think the Knicks got too many guards.
He playing for his home team.
Yeah, he's from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Too,
He playing for his
I
home
think he might just win it by default though.
I think he hurt right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm gonna go with the number 1 pick, Anthony Edwards. Like he's not getting the burn he's supposed to be getting right now, and maybe that's why Minnesota is like 1 for their last 11 and shit right now. Probably need to play this nigga more. He has had a couple games when he like absolutely went off. He had like a 29-point game, like a 31-point game, but lately they haven't given him that many minutes, and maybe they records reflecting off that shit.
Potential.
Yeah,
like he's the potential when he played
a complete scorer. Yeah,
he's an elite athlete.
Why you think they're not playing
But
him?
Minnesota has always been that bullshit
smooth.
franchise.
He has a really smooth shooting form. Like you can see what he can become. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm fucking with Anthony Edwards. Even though LaMelo's a good pick and he's a complete player, that nigga's been playing against pro athletes for a brick. So, yeah. Who got Al?
Since y'all went with the number 1 pick, you went with the number 1 pick, and everybody else went the number 3 pick. I'm gonna go with the number 2 pick, James Wiseman. Like he's still so young, still so coming into his own. Like he sat out half of the season last year, and now he's actually getting the opportunity to play with Steph, and he's just getting back into the game. And then, like I know a lot of people talk a lot of shit about Draymond, but Draymond's a great leader, and Draymond is coaching him the hell up. And so, like, I think he has the potential to get that rookie of the year, especially because I think his numbers are going to just be like, I know Melo and I know Anthony Edwards are like, their numbers are going to fluctuate, but I feel like James Wiseman's numbers are just going to be consistent throughout the whole year. You're going to look back at his stat line and it's going to be like 14-7 and 1.5 blocks throughout the entire season. You're just going to be like, oh shit, I didn't even know he was doing all that, and because I was watching Steph.
Yeah. And I think it's going to help because maybe they're going to get like a playoff spot too.
No, he is solid.
I think them playoff spots.
And if he plays, if he show up in the playoffs, because out of all these rookies, he might be the only one that's going to be in the playoffs. So
that's true.
If his team, if he ball out in the playoffs, he can definitely get that rookie of the year because all the attention going to be on him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he playing high level basketball. He playing, you know what I'm saying? So I can see that.
He's doing the job.
I mean,
and
also
outside
of that, I mean, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you got.
Nah, I was about to switch. Well, outside of that, any NBA predictions y'all got for the season? You know, we just seen that big James Harden trade to the Nets. Kyrie, I think he's supposed to be playing his first game like someday. I think tomorrow or something.
He played tonight.
Duo.
Yep, tonight.
Tonight. All right, cool. So, All right, so cool. So yeah. So I mean, I'll start off, man, and it's not even really like I'm saying anything controversial, but I mean,
he played tonight.
James Harden and Kevin Durant look really, really good together. So I could see the Nets and the Lakers in the finals. I mean, that's not much of a bold prediction, but that's definitely something that's, you know, I don't see no two teams beating those on either coast. So I'm gonna go with those teams in the final.
I agree. They do. I agree. Oh,
And once again, I will say you can put Kevin Durant with any fucking body. It don't matter who this nigga plays with. All he needs is 17, 14 shots. That nigga will give you 30. He don't need a lot of shots. He'll still give you 30 points. So I feel like for that reason alone, he can play with anybody.
And I want both NBA prediction. It's probably not likely to be true, but niggas need to pay attention to what Nikola Jokic is doing on the floor. This thing is averaging a triple-double as a center. So I don't think we ever seen that shit. So
he don't even be taking a lot of shots. Yeah.
I got the Nuggets finishing
other ones?
second in the West. I don't think they're gonna be able to surprise the Nuggets.
He leading the league in assists.
I think they're not gonna be able to surpass LA, but I also think that the Spurs, I think they can make some noise as well. But we'll see.
Yeah,
does anybody
they still just don't have enough to get over the hump.
Brooklyn trouble. If anybody's gonna give Brooklyn trouble, it's gonna be the Sixers, just because of their height and their physicality down low.
My bold prediction: it ain't gonna happen this year. With John Morant, he gonna be MVP.
Okay.
Yeah. That's gonna be all defense.
A straight defense.
All right. Well, I'll go out there on a limb. The
All right,
Suns
man,
will make the Western Conference Finals.
Off the Wi-Fi. Slowing down my shit.
That's a big jump.
What do you say?
Damn.
The Suns in the finals?
Western Conference Finals.
Damn,
Western.
nigga, yeah, Western Conference Finals. That's a bold ass prediction.
That is crazy.
Oh, that's some work.
But the thing about it, the Suns is quietly one of the better teams in the West. And once again, we didn't have these CP3 debates. CP3, that nigga's like a franchise band-aid. You put that nigga anywhere. You know what I'm saying? That team is gonna get better. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You know.
Up until the finals.
Yeah.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wrap up this episode number 10 of the 5th quarter. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure y'all follow, like, subscribe, and make sure y'all check out our merch store. We're gonna have some 5th quarter merch coming soon too. So
definitely
y'all check that out. And outside of that, we holler at y'all again. Peace.
Peace.